This is a story of madman he shoot at cop with AK-47. We all understand that the size of a firearm doesn't define a person's character. But when it comes to discussing the most potent firearm ever created, let's forget about the humorous BFG 9000 parody from the Doom movie. We're talking about genuinely powerful firearms, including one designed for home defense, the punt gun, the largest shotgun in human history. These enormous shotguns measured between 2.5 to 4 meters in length and weighed at least 50 kilograms. In 1920, American police even confiscated a punt gun that weighed a staggering 113 kilograms, truly a giant in the world of weaponry. These shotguns were primarily used for bird hunting, and they packed a considerable amount of gunpowder and 500 grams of shot into their barrels. With one shot, the punt gun could take down up to 50 waterfowl. To manage the recoil, these shotguns were mounted at the stern of a boat, effectively transforming the vessel into something resembling a pirate ship with a cannon. Notably, the punt gun made its way into the movie Tremors 4, where a character named Gummer employed it to dispatch a young graboid menacing a small town. Now, let's turn our attention to Maxwell Hutchison's development, the AA-12 automatic shotgun. This firearm is capable of holding 32 rounds of 12mm caliber ammunition and can unleash its entire payload in less than 6 seconds. While it may be twice as slow as an M16 rifle, it's essential to remember that the AA-12 is a shotgun, discharging 32 rounds, each loaded with approximately 100 lead pellets, at incredible speed. As demonstrated in the latest update of Call of Duty: Modern Warfare, the AA-12 automatic shotgun leaves no chance for these water bottles. And for those seeking the power to penetrate tank armor, there's the Thunder 50 BMG, the world's sole pistol capable of such a feat. It's more of a hand cannon than a traditional pistol, designed for the famous .50 caliber bullet, matching the Browning M2 machine gun and the Barrett M82 sniper rifle. This pistol is genuinely impressive, appealing mainly to weapon collectors willing to put their skills to the test. Lastly, we have the Pfeiffer Zaliska 600 Nitro Express, the largest and most potent revolver in existence. Only 2 of these revolvers exist worldwide, each weighing 6 kilograms, equivalent to 2 AK-47 assault rifles. This monstrous 55-centimeter-long firearm was created by Austrian designer Adolf Zaliska in 1995. It was specifically designed for the 600 Nitro Express, a hunting round considered one of the most powerful of its time, with dimensions of 15.2 by 76 millimeters. Firing this revolver is perilous and expensive, and it was intended for hunting African big game such as buffalo and elephants. It remained the most powerful round until 1988, when it was succeeded by the heavy-duty hunting cartridge, the 700 Nitro Express. This round possesses the capability to bring down a charging elephant. Special double-barreled rifles are specifically crafted to handle its force. The Soviet KPV combines the characteristics of a machine gun and an anti-tank rifle, a formidable combination capable of penetrating armor up to 35 millimeters thick at a distance of 300 meters. Observe the massive 14.5 by 114 millimeter anti-tank bullets loaded into the KPV. They make the .50 BMG look like a less potent sibling. In the realm of home defense, cartridges like these were utilized in Soviet anti-tank guns during World War II. The KPV can engage targets up to 2 kilometers away and can even target airborne threats at altitudes of 1.5 kilometers. Understandably, this machine gun has held the title of the world's most powerful for 7 decades. Another renowned Russian machine gun is the Kord, often equipped with a scope due to its remarkable accuracy. It's known as the sniper machine gun, featuring a 12.7 by 108 mm caliber capable of penetrating enemy positions through building walls. It is relatively lightweight, allowing for both stationary and mobile firing, with a rate of fire at 600 rounds per minute, rendering the cord machine gun a versatile combat tool. The NZO 20mm rifle stands as the most powerful anti-material rifle globally, boasting a remarkable firing range of 4.5 kilometers, far surpassing the maximum range of the Barrett M82 at 1.8 kilometers. The NZO's barrel is nearly 4 times longer than the famous M82. This beast utilizes 20 by 102 mm rounds, the same caliber as the M61 Vulcan aircraft cannon, with a diameter of just under 5 centimeters. Its armor-piercing projectiles can incapacitate an enemy within an armored vehicle and can cause significant damage to tanks, let alone bulletproof vests. The 950 JDJ, measuring 24.1 by 75 millimeters, represents the largest round ever created for handheld firearms. This is what the bullet appears like after striking a target. Handling the rifle is nearly impossible as it weighs 23 kilograms, equivalent to 8 M16 rifles. The SSK 950 JDJ employs a specialized stand for firing, but the recoil remains significant. Only 3 SSK Fat Mac rifles were ever manufactured, and the 950 JDJ cartridge has been discontinued since 2014. Consequently, the cost of a single shot is a staggering $80, a figure that continues to rise, much like the value of Bitcoin. Now, let's return to pistols. The Australian Glock 17 is among the top 3 pistols globally. However, its inclusion in this compilation of the most potent and somewhat impractical weapons may seem puzzling. The modified Glock 17 takes on the characteristics of a submachine gun with remarkable efficiency when it comes to dispatching targets like bottles. Initially designed with a D-round magazine, the pistol's capacity was further extended to accommodate a staggering 100 rounds. This firearm is ideal for individuals with less than stellar marksmanship. With 2 of these pistols at hand, you have access to a formidable arsenal of 200 rounds, making it a perfect choice for those of us with less than perfect eyesight. The automatic Glock 17 boasts an astounding rate of fire, double the speed of an AK-47 and slightly faster than the M16. Emptying the 100-round magazine takes just 5 seconds, and even with a full magazine, this micro-machine gun weighs a mere 3 kilograms. The Glock 17 is a popular choice among law enforcement agencies in various countries worldwide, with nearly half of all police officers in the US armed with it. Moving on to the RPG-28, this weapon is chambered for the same 125mm round used by the most potent modern tanks like the T-90 and T-14 Armada. To put this into perspective, the diameter of a compact disc is 120mm, and the RPG-28 exceeds this at 125mm. Resembling a 1.2-meter, 13.5 kilogram pipe, the RPG-28 can be shouldered to eliminate enemy vehicles at distances of up to 300 meters. As for the minigun M134 machine gun, it's a record holder in terms of rate of fire. With 6 barrels, it can unleash 100 bullets downrange in a single second, equivalent to about 3 AK-47 magazines. In 2020, the creators of this machine gun pledged to enhance its capabilities by adapting it for the larger 338 Norma Magnum cartridge, which would extend its range. Furthermore, there's the ProFense M134 minigun modification, enabling remote control by the shooter. Neutralizing such a sentry would be an almost impossible task without the assistance of an RPG-28. The minigun M134 is celebrated as one of the most iconic machine guns in history, renowned for its appearances in movies and its popularity among gamers. For those preparing for a zombie apocalypse, this machine gun is undoubtedly a coveted choice.